Picture this, you're sitting in your favorite spot, reaching for what seems like an ordinary bag of chips. But wait, there's something different about this moment. The satisfying thud as you pull out a perfectly formed potato chip. The way it catches the light, creating a mesmerizing dance of golden hues. The subtle ridges and valleys that promise something extraordinary. We're not talking about your average convenience store crisp here. No, this is something altogether different. You know that feeling when you bite into something so perfectly crafted that time seems to slow down? That's what we're about to explore. As you bring the chip closer, you notice the aroma, earthy, complex, with hints of something you can't quite place. It's like the smell of fresh potatoes from a garden, but elevated, transformed. Your mouth begins to water in anticipation. Then comes the moment of truth. The first bite. Crunch. The sound alone tells you this is special. It's not just crispy, it's a symphony of textures. The initial snap gives way to layers of crunchiness, each one revealing new dimensions of flavor. And oh, the flavor. It starts with the perfect balance of salt, but then waves of complexity wash over your taste buds. Is that a hint of sweetness from the potato? A subtle earthiness that reminds you of sun-warmed soil? Maybe even a whisper of butter? This isn't just a snack, it's an experience that engages all your senses. The way the chip feels against your fingers, substantial yet delicate. The sound that echoes through your head as you chew. The interplay of textures that keeps you coming back for more. Scientists have found that our perception of flavor is actually about 80% influenced by smell. When you combine that with the perfect crunch, the right visual appeal, and the ideal texture, you're not just eating, you're embarking on a sensory adventure. Each chip tells a story, from the carefully selected potatoes, grown in rich soil under optimal conditions, to the precise cooking process that transforms them into these extraordinary crisps. It's a journey from earth to art, and you're invited to experience every moment of it. So, the next time you reach for a chip, pause for a moment. Take in every aspect of the experience. Let your senses guide you through this adventure. Because sometimes, the most extraordinary experiences come from the most unexpected places, even from something as seemingly simple as a potato chip. This isn't just a taste test, it's an invitation to rediscover the joy of snacking, one sensory-rich moment at a time. Are you ready to experience snacking in a whole new way?
You're lounging on your couch, craving something salty and crunchy. You reach for that familiar bag of potato chips, a snack that's been a faithful companion through countless movies, late-night binges, and mindless munching sessions. But hold on just a second. What if I told you we've been doing it wrong all this time? I know. How could something as perfect as potato chips be wrong? Well, my friends, let me introduce you to a game-changing contender that's taking the internet by storm, the potato roll. And trust me, this isn't just another TikTok food trend that'll disappear faster than your New Year's resolutions. On one side of the ring, we have our beloved traditional potato chips. Those perfectly ridged, thin slices of potato, fried to golden perfection with that satisfying crunch we've all come to love. They've been our go-to snack since forever, right? The kind that leaves your fingers dusty with seasoning and makes that distinctive rustling sound as you dig deeper into the bag. But now, entering from the other corner, we have the challenger, the potato roll. Picture this thinly sliced potatoes, but instead of being flat and lifeless, they're carefully rolled into these beautiful, crispy spirals. When done right, they're like a work of art, golden brown, perfectly cylindrical, with layers that shatter like delicate glass when you bite into them. The difference isn't just in appearance. These rolls take everything you love about regular chips and dial it up to 11. That satisfying crunch, amplified. The surface area for seasoning, maximized. The potato wife flavor, intensified. It's like someone took the concept of a potato chip and gave it a masterclass in being awesome. And here's where things get interesting. This isn't just about which snack tastes better. This is about evolution in our snacking game. Think about it. Regular chips have been virtually unchanged for decades. They've gotten comfortable, maybe even a little complacent. But these potato rolls, they're the innovative upstart, challenging our notions of what a potato snack can be. The battle lines are drawn, and the stakes are high. In one corner, we have tradition, nostalgia, and convenience. In the other, innovation, craftsmanship, and that wow factor that makes you want to share it on social media. This isn't just a taste test, this is a full-on snack showdown that's dividing friend groups and starting heated debates at dinner tables. So, what's it going to be? Are you team classic chips, standing firm with tradition? Or are you ready to roll with the new wave of potato perfection? Whatever side you choose, one thing's for certain, the world of potato snacks will never be the same.
Have you ever wondered why potato rolls are so irresistibly good? You know, those perfectly shaped, golden brown bundles of joy that somehow manage to be both crispy and tender. Well, grab a seat, because we're about to unravel the fascinating science behind these culinary masterpieces. Let's start with a little secret. Potato rolls aren't just your average potato creation. The magic begins with a unique two-step cooking process that might sound simple but creates pure culinary chemistry. First, the potatoes are gently boiled until they reach that perfect tender state. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of stopping there, they're then either fried or baked, creating a transformation that's nothing short of miraculous. Think about biting into a perfectly made potato roll. That first crunch? That's the Maillard reaction at work, the same chemical process that makes toast brown and delicious. But what happens next is where potato rolls truly shine. As you continue your bite, you'll discover an incredibly fluffy, cloud-like interior that practically melts in your mouth. This dual texture isn't an accident, it's science in action. The starch molecules in potatoes play a crucial role here. During the boiling process, they absorb water and swell up, creating that pillowy interior we all love. When the exterior is then exposed to high heat, it creates a crispy shield that locks in all that wonderful moisture. But here's something that might blow your mind. Potato rolls are actually superior to regular potato chips when it comes to flavor delivery. Their unique rolled structure creates little pockets and crevices that capture seasonings and sauces perfectly. When you dip a potato roll, those ridges and valleys hold onto the sauce like tiny flavor reservoirs, ensuring every bite is packed with taste. And let's not forget about that chewy texture that keeps you coming back for more. It's all thanks to the gelatinization of potato starches during cooking, creating a texture that's somehow both substantial and light as air. It's like the potato roll found the sweet spot between a chip and a baked potato, giving us the best of both worlds. So next time you're enjoying these incredible snacks, remember, you're not just eating a potato roll, you're experiencing a perfectly engineered feat of food science. And isn't that just another reason to love them even more?
Let's talk about something that's been a faithful companion in our snack drawers for generations, the Humble Crisp. You know, in a world of kale chips, veggie straws, and all sorts of trendy alternatives, sometimes we need to stand up for the classics. Think back to that first magical crunch of a perfectly crisp potato chip. That satisfying snap that echoes through your mouth, followed by that explosion of flavor that hits your taste buds like fireworks. Whether it's the tangy zing of salt and vinegar, the bold punch of barbecue, or the simple perfection of lightly salted, there's a crisp out there for every craving, every mood, every moment. But what makes these thin slices of potatoes so irresistible? It's more than just taste, it's an experience. That initial crackle when you bite down isn't just noise, it's part of the pleasure. Scientists have actually studied this. They call it sonic seasoning, where the sound of the crunch enhances our enjoyment of the food. And let's talk about that texture, that perfect balance between delicate and substantial. How it dissolves on your tongue in a way that somehow leaves you wanting more. And you know what? In our complicated, fast-paced world, there's something beautifully simple about crisps. No need for fancy preparation or special storage. They're there when you need them, ready to jump into your bag for a quick lunch, happy to be passed around at a party, or waiting patiently in your cupboard for that midnight snack attack. Try doing that with your artisanal quinoa puffs. The truth is, while food trends come and go, crisps have stuck around for good reason. They're not just a snack, they're a shared experience, a comfort food, a little bit of joy in a foil packet. So next time someone tries to shame you for reaching for that bag of crisps, remember, sometimes the classics are classics for a reason. Sometimes, the simple things really are the best things. We're settling a debate that's been dividing chip enthusiasts forever, rolls versus crisps. You know what I'm talking about, those curled-up potato snacks versus their flat counterparts. But which one truly delivers the ultimate snacking experience? Let's find out with the ultimate taste test. I've gathered an exciting array of flavors: classic plain, the beloved sour cream and onion, and that smoky BBQ we all crave. Each flavor comes in both forms, and I've got a blindfold ready because we're doing this properly, folks. First up, let's talk about what makes a perfect snack. We're looking at 3 key factors: texture, that satisfying crunch factor; flavor intensity, how well those seasonings hit your taste buds; and what I like to call the one more bite factor, you know, that irresistible urge to keep reaching into the bag. Asterisk crunch sound asterisk. Let's start with the plain versions. Wow, the roll immediately gives this intense, concentrated crunch that echoes through your whole head. It's like a potato-flavored symphony. The crisp, it's got that classic snap we all know and love, but it's different. It's wider, spreads across your tongue differently. Moving on to sour cream and onion. Asterisk tasting sounds asterisk. Now this is interesting. The roll seems to trap more seasoning in its curves, creating these little flavor bombs. But the crisp gives you this even coating that builds gradually. It's like comparing a flavor explosion to a slow, satisfying burn. BBQ time. Asterisk more tasting asterisk. The roll's shape actually changes how the smokiness hits. It's more intense, concentrated. The crisp spreads the barbecue flavor across a larger surface area, giving you this wonderful smoky blanket effect. Let's break down the scores. For texture, rolls score a solid 9/10. That crunch is just undeniable. Crisps get an 8/10, a classic and satisfying, but not quite as dramatic. Flavor intensity. Rolls take it again with 9/10, while crisps score 7/10. Those curves really do make a difference in seasoning distribution. But here's the twist, folks. When it comes to overall snack satisfaction, it's not just about the numbers. The crisps have this nostalgic, comforting quality that's hard to beat. They're more practical for dipping, and they're easier to share. After all this testing, here's my verdict. Rolls are the winner for intense flavor experiences and dramatic crunch, scoring an average of 9/10. But crisps aren't far behind at 8/10, and they might be the better choice for casual snacking and social situations. But that's just my take. The beautiful thing about snacks is that everyone's perfect bite is different. Maybe your team rolls all the way, or perhaps you're a crisp traditionalist. I hope this taste test helped you see your favorite snack in a new light. So, what's your vote? Are you rolling with the rolls or staying crisp with the classics? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to share your own snack showdown experiences.